Alright, let's dive into something that's been on my mind lately, and that's Lykke Li's latest offering, Knife in the Heart. Now, when I first heard this described as a Brutalist Nursery rhyme anthem, my ears immediately perked up. What even is that? Personally, I think it's a brilliant way to capture that feeling of intense, raw emotion that Lykke Li has always been so good at conveying. But with this new track, it feels like she's taken it to a whole new level. She's even called it the emo girl in me fully unleashed. And honestly, I get that. It's like all those pent-up feelings, the ones we often try to suppress, are finally bursting out. What makes this really interesting to me is how she's used her son and his friends' voices on the choruses. Imagine that juxtaposition. The innocence of children's voices against this powerful, almost haunting EBow sound. In my opinion, that's where the real magic happens. It creates this incredibly potent sonic landscape that's both beautiful and unsettling. It's like a world that's falling apart, and all we're left with is this fundamental human core. From my perspective, that's a really profound statement about our current times. She's even shared this dream of hearing a stadium full of people chanting, this life is a knife in the heart. And you know what? I can totally see it. It's such a visceral, accurate description of what it feels like to be alive right now for so many of us. It's that constant tension, that feeling of being on the edge, of experiencing intense joy and profound sorrow almost simultaneously. What many people don't realize is how much art like this can act as a catharsis, a way to process those overwhelming emotions. And here's another big piece of news that really adds weight to all of this. Lykke Li is apparently billing this album, The Afterparty, as her final album. This is her first release in 4 years, following up on EYE. If you take a step back and think about it, releasing what might be her last artistic statement with such a powerful, emotionally charged track feels incredibly significant. It raises a deeper question for me. Is this a deliberate swan song, a final bold declaration before stepping away? Or is it simply the natural evolution of an artist reaching a new peak of expression? Whatever the case, it's a moment that demands our attention, and I, for one, am eager to see what else the Afterparty has in store for us.